waiting.
Yeah, Util goes in. Dual Berettas in a good spot to try and shut this one down. Diha with the first and Valdez helping out from behind the site. Floppy getting involved now up over the top. But the true nature of this stack has been uncovered. Cole realized they're kind of walking into an ambush still. They fight forward, they fight ahead in this one. We're into the 2v2. They know they've got Valdez still trapped inside of this site. Low on HP, but up for the task. It's the 1v1 now. JT versus Madden. Bomb gets away from him. This is all on the fight. Hopping across, makes it up onto the fountain. Very drawn out engagement here. 40 seconds left to play with. But JT needs to win this one with the Glock. 1 point of health for Madden. 1 HP the difference. And so now you might have forced a bit of respect out of him. He's going to give you this question. Well, there's 20 seconds left. Do you want to commit to the bomb plant?
Yeah, hoping JT doubts himself. He'll go for the fake tap, wasting valuable seconds. 15 left, and JT eventually realizes he might just have to stick, and it's so scary. You have to be open to one side or the other. Madden moves in, and JT gets off the plant. He's got cover. He now knows process of elimination, and elimination is the aim of the game, but he can't hit that one bullet. All JT needs, a single connection, head angle. Madden playing it to perfection, but JT hits it. Finally drawn out to quite a degree. JT can risk going for it at least, but his entire team is behind him, so hoping this MAC-10 can forge a path. That bomb explosion is going to be pretty large as well, so Cole got to be careful. Don't know if they've done the maths. How's this going to go? They will live, it seems. A team kill in there and some tapping away as well, but ooh, Valde with Deegs right at the end. You're killed by it. Oh, the double nade outside of Dark. Destroyed is Madden. They've been mollying that spot. HE will do it instead. Snappy moves in for 2 kills, though they weren't ready for a second player in the position they had just cleared. Collar diving out into the site, but 3 CT strong. ENCE aren't letting go. That opening kill beckoned them into their own death.
Versus, well, what was 4, down to 2. That tap on the bomb is going to force the swing out of Fang. It is a damn good try. But Valde getting tricky with the smoke on the bomb, the tap to force the fight. Yeah, and they know that with B-Long taken in this fashion, right, ENCE are already going to be bringing players over to this side of the map. It's a weird spot to be in. You're committing into a site that you know has got bodies in it. You're just hoping the individuals could have been there to break a way in. But that doesn't to this side of the map. Snappy, back of the site, does have support from lower, but out with an early swing, he's dead. Here's that AWP of some Pius getting involved from Dark. Smoke in his face.
Play ahead of it.
There's a bit of a gap for him to look past. Floppy, in the meantime, has gotten rid of Valde, and it doesn't even look like Cole want to commit here. They leave a man inside of the site, but that bomb is going back. They know that this AWP is trapped down in Dark.
And some Pius, he doesn't know where to look, everywhere, but back turned. Halzak with a free kill, and even an AWP upgrade, he gets it.
Going to find himself situated inside of this site at just the right moment. Valde even getting involved from this A side of the map. That AWP gone, Madden dead at the back. Snappy tucked into the cubby, could uproot this whole damn round. They try to pincer him and they will deal with him. Halzak's AWP chimes off to find this 2v2. Valde has to pump the brakes. They know that he's coming from Canals, so it might be on to Diha here to make the first move, but he's got to make some noise dropping off at CT. Now creeping up. Valde waiting for his teammate, making a bit of noise, hoping that pulls the attention away, and Valdez clean on the jiggle. Halzak left up in this one. The AWP, the mullet man misses. And so, with 2 still standing.
And look who's there, Madden. Bit of a repeat. He's down to 6.
He can't catch a break. Homing nades.
Saved though.
Everyone in the site is low and only saved for a moment. It's just delaying the inevitable. Grim comes in with the double entries. Some Pius smoked off back in the spawn. Good chance. Spam out of D-Head to really kind of change the nature of this round. Losing D-Head there, though, that makes this a lot harder. Valde kind of just having to be a hero, pushing up with the flashes. But it will fall short. Complexity, hold on to that one there. This It's a shame, because I love that little retake smoke lobbed out.
For Tease, once they're inside, they can bait you, they can jiggle you, and then they can commit with a good flash. Oh, talking of a good flash, Valde, he's running up alongside them.
He's touching them.
Face. They're going to chase him down. 3 players here, and now all eviscerated. Grim with some fine shooting, and Cole have the sight.
That is clean from Grimithy. There's this fast flank on the cards for Madden. In through the back line, Floppy's knocked out of the round. Once again, they've kind of been given that reason to give this one a go, and now Madden's going to take it one step further. Fang's got to finish what Grim started in this round, a 1v2, and the first fight won. Just Snappy left to beat. Holding on to the heavens, but can't hold it forever. The backstab is in. Just betrayed by the timing. Snappy walks it over the line.
Oh, Madden almost threw that round away. Yeah, he's feeling it with...
But let's pick up where we left off. Complexity taken on ENCE, and well, running into the A site all over again. It's an immediate exit. Complexity not afraid to throw in these faster rounds with the smokes down.
Oh,
good dig out of JT, playing it close. Meanwhile, Grim, he's adapted. He's kind of wizened up to these fast flanks that ENCE have been running. And with those kills coming through.
And you really only have to worry about Fountain, sight, and close left. Through the smoke, he swap positions with JT, and then he goes back to shoot him in the head.
Now armed with the AK as well, able to help out with this B site hold. Fang will trade him after one, but he softens them up. And he's tipped the scales into the 3v2 here. ENCE grouping.
Oh, he missed him.
Fang did not spot that. That's a one-man making it through. Might have been blind, but he's still going to collect it. Lovely kill, and with Halzerk helping him out, it's a great little wombo combo from the back of the site there.
How do they win that? As the flash comes in. Wow. Here we go, flash peek, Valde, that's a better time, and it works this time. JT is alone, and no blocking in the smoke means Valde gets in and out with a kill. Snappy's push B in a mid-round. He's taken Halzerk out of the picture, and with this smoke with a gap, Madden firing through it. It's a perfect round from ENCE right now. 4-on-2, all the glory. Fang's gonna drop. Don't know if it was her by Madden, but he is out of there anyway.
Floppy down to half, tucked in, over a glyph. It's a fast trade out of Fang, who's on his third in the round. 10 seconds, he doesn't have time anymore. Having to go back, he's got to go get this bomb and get it planted. Grabs the util, but dead to the CT swing. Oh, Madden.
Oh, see ya.
Out of there. SİMPLE has his back. The trade denied. A lovely little 1-2 punch on the re-aggro at B.
Oh, big.
And now they've got to hold on. And with JT winning that fight down in dark, it's a replay. A round's gone by with the split coming in. SİMPLE offering something up on this AWP. This is nice. In a much better spot to succeed this time around.
Oh!
Halzerk dispatches of him. Trying to play that one way.
God, will it spread?
Just praying that this molly shows a bit of mercy, and it will. Halzerk not convinced about the glyph position, and Sadiha will get rid of him. Wow. Even there with the closer, it's a 7-8 half, borderline neck and neck.
Here's the set, though. He gets to smoke in, molly on bricks, flashing them out. Halzerk's cut off, and JT, he's probably a dead man here, stuck in the site with a smoke as well. It doesn't look like a one-way like Valde had, though. He's just fighting behind it. Good for one. You'll take that from the dink. Madden will find an entry, and actually they are getting shredded on the site. Taps galore from the Glocks as Diha finds more, and Madden cuts off the final rotation. ENCE, they'll take that pistol. He's got that close main cover from Halzerk. Pre-aims for the upper spot and finds Valde as well. Grim's got a bit of cover. Halzerk blinded, takes one more with him, and Grim has dropped the bomb. Cole have held on to this B site. And Madden now in the clutch.
He's got to get past the guy that's just disemboweled his team, and it doesn't even get that far. Floppy trying to hold the line. Halzerk now has his vision back, and so will be able to lend a helping hand.
Oh.
Churned up on their attempt to get in. This is all left onto Snappy, but he's making it work. He's making it look doable. And now we get to the clash of the big brains. JT versus Snappy. It all grinds to a bit of a halt. Snappy trying to play with him. Out with the swing and a beautiful conversion. 3 in the round, and this guy's getting loud.
Damn.
Oh my God, he just saw JT. And now they know there's a man trapped in at the pillar. They're just going to isolate him. Grim back at the site and a lot of work to do into SİMPLE. He's gone. Fang with a lot of damage, but only one kill from it. That won't give you reason enough to attempt this. Floppy is out of there, and so ENCE keep amassing rounds over on the T side.
That's crazy.
Because that's ludicrous.
Yeah. Grim even heard the scope.
Right, hang on.
Why you... Yeah.
Right. Someone break that down for me.
Click back in.
How did he just do that? What bullets is SİMPLE firing? What?
Boa indeed, Harry. Boa indeed. Or is this heaven? It looks like backside.
Oh, they are
It's
telegraphing this. Yeah, things are heating up for Grim, just fighting ahead of it. But still, he's done all he had to in the round, right? 2 kills to keep the advantage with complexity, and they've just missed this timing on Hauser coming in through the back line. Snappy will go back to keep an eye, but Floppy's getting involved now with that other hero gun that was saved forward. There's the wrap, and with pistols, complexity pick it up. It all starts with Grim.
JT's got mad lineups through smokes, clearing close, flashing through. No way they're going in. Snappy's ready. Grim's trading though, and hey, JT sacrifices himself, but it's for the greater good, and good to great for Hauser because he hits 2 orb shots in main. Shut out ENCE from hitting this B site.
Floppy pushed all the way up in main. Now this could give them the kill to get in, but this off angle's lovely. And Floppy makes it look easy, so complexity are back on the board. The save Tech 9 armor, first to fall to open up this round. SİMPLE has a little angle there. That could have been a golden opportunity to get this round started, but now burnt out. Horrid little util combo to flush him out of that corner. Bomb drop down at dark, and they know that D has made it out into this A site. Hauser will get rid of him.
How did D kill Floppy on bricks with a P250 coming out main? I don't know.
On the ground.
Whoops, not here.
Util going over. JT wins that first fight. Snappy will deal with it, giving a path through dark. Only 1 out of Grim, so Hauser's got to do it with the AWP. They're in the site, they're right next to him. Deagle will set him up for the kill. And so Madden 1v3 dead to that fast lower rotate out of Floppy. His timing on that A main push was good. You kind of mentioned him a couple of rounds ago, right? He has been having a bit of a rough go at it. He has been... The rest of the gang going to try and come in late through heaven. This is a very delayed retake, but ENCE, because they're low money, they're still playing everyone in the site. Diha lines up a double, and Hauser's left running for the hills. Complexity tried to go for something very, very late in the round.
Yeah, I think it was like half. They go, okay, from positions alone, we've got to leave. We've got to get out of there. We know there's a mid-lock. We can't really do anything.
There's only so long you can keep this many resources dedicated to just holding the main angle. And now that you've lost mid, they've got to get involved. Floppy will do exactly that, going 1 for 1. Now it falls to Hauser, getting wrapped through middle. He's got to keep a head on a swivel here.
Wow.
JT wins out the fight in mid, and Hauser will rise to the occasion on that A hold. Whenever you have this AWP here to supplement it, to lend a helping hand to Floppy. Nailed it. Oh, and the second as well. A clinic being put on from Hauser right now. Hell, why not another? Why not lucky number 3? There it is. Hauser's AWP decimates ENCE and sets up complexity for the win here. 5v2.
They're making sure everything's in order, got all the nades and the right players to set themselves up. Hauser could drop 30 kills with an ace right now. He's going in first with a pistol out. SİMPLE picks up 1. Grim's going to get that trade, and Diha out on an island on his own with the world against him.
This is the position that he's done so much from. But in the 1v3, for the map, for the game on this one, Dia swings and can't close it out. Complexity grab the defuse, 16-13. They pick up their map pick and go 1-0 in this series. Let's hear it from James down on the sideline, shall we?
I'm rolling in complexity.
Nade never lobbed out, right? Never used for the planter. Instead, it goes in a little later. That flash was meant to set up complexity. They try to come through these smokes, but end up getting churned up by the Glocks. It's SİMPLE with the double, tipping the scales nice and cleanly in favor of ENCE. Madden's on burst. They're getting ever closer, but they can't quite run him down. It's a bit of an ugly pistol here. But in the end, ENCE leave it looking pretty. JT, last man standing, and they run him down. So a nice start for ENCE to open up. Flash and a dream. Oh, the USPs do get one. But then the murder commences. Diho with the ace. 5 kills in the blink of an eye from his Galil. And the USPs have been deleted. Nice thing about someone else throwing it is it does raise that question, is that a bait? Well, they're going to learn that it's not. JT swings out, gets a double. All you could have asked for, really. Halzerk dead, but still good for one. Some pious left in the 1v3 with 30 seconds left.
Really nice round, and on top of that, I think part of exactly the fake that you sold, right, that you mentioned, when you smoke someone else's molly, there's no guarantee.
Even throwing this boost up late, nice idea. Grim's gonna get out with the kill. Spammed after the fact, right? Was kind of on a hope and a prayer that he would stay alive there, but his teammates hold the line. They keep this one even in the 3-on-3. ENCE have already dumped in the util, so they've got to get up behind it. They've got to start to commit to the site now. No util to disrupt that plant. Diha's head taken off. Smoke now on that bomb. Forces fights at ramp. Valde, gotta get him off the defuse. He does last second, but a big trade for JT means that Complexity will, by the skin of their teeth, walk that round over the line.
SİMPLE put down to half, and Adam climbs up into the site to take down JT. ENCE can throw smokes and run an exec, and this is now very hard for Cole to recover.
Yeah, Grim's still alive over on short, but not for much longer, surely, right? Flashes start to rain over the top. He does well to get out with a one and done. Madden low, and Halzerk nails the shot with the AWP. Complexity able to rise to the occasion on that one there.
And he's going to flash him out of elevator. We saw this team flash earlier. Oh, the spam is really nice, though, and Snappy's going to get a kill with it. Further damage, time ticking, and opportunity dwindling for Cole. They have not got any kills yet, and it won't start soon. They better run, or they will die in the site. Floppy out like a light, and ENCE on the board finally with an A round. Their third, and their first with rifles. Or rather, against them. But that just means he's really ready. Really ready. Grim out, Halzerk down, and Valde gets it done with his gun. Fang's gonna get flashed in. It's the only way back into this round, but he couldn't get that guaranteed kill as SİMPLE climbed up, or Snappy rather. SİMPLE with the kill, and ENCE in a 5v2 where they couldn't lose this if they tried. Easy done, 5 alive. ENCE back in business.
They got the 4 rounds they were looking for. Spams them on the approach, doesn't want to let them in. Complexity are already trying to get ahead of this. They're pulling rotates over. Fang has pushed all the way down from short A and is now wrapping them through the back line. SİMPLE spots that out, and with that kill coming in, there's even an option to rotate back available now. Snappy's still fighting, still contesting over towards B, but SİMPLE is making the big rotate happen. However, that spot, that info that Grim and Halzerk just get has dropped the...
They're going to cross in together, but he might be able to get a shot and dodge out. There's the shot, didn't connect. Options dwindling now, but so is the time to his favor. 10 seconds stick. He needs one shot. He's got it on the bomb. Glock out, pistol out. He's slamming wrong angle. Wrong angle. 10 seconds, and the knife is irrelevant. Cole stick it in the smoke. He couldn't finish what he started. 99-1 with the AWP at the start of the round, and Halzerk sticks the bomb. He's going to try and sell this one. Bomb's going back. Nade is good. Gets rid of Fang. Hidden behind the site is JT. Going to try and bait him in with a heaven play, but this is all a bait. This is all a ruse right now, and Floppy cannot doubt it.
Hang on.
Cannot move away. Double scoped in wide, and Grim gets that kill, but I think he might have seen the second player.
Going to be able to delay this retake for a long while, even having that Molotov as well, just to buy you that much more time. It goes in, and so Cole, they smoke it, they try to come through. SİMPLE responds. Diha dancing around is dead, and SİMPLE having to do it all alone. A 1v1, Grim on the other side, and SİMPLE holds on to the round, holds on to a 6th for ENCE, and that's one way to make up. They still don't know whether or not he's rerouted yet. So eyes are on the back line. Madden looking forward. Only good for one. SİMPLE with this AWP. They're on the bomb. It's his worst nightmare, but this time something's different. Fang in the 1v2. There's no more smoke there anymore. SİMPLE ain't going to let it happen again. And that's now back-to-back big finishes from SİMPLE. It's not going to be easy for Complexity. They've got a lot to go up against in terms of the util as well. That's going to be used to slow them down, to make life miserable. Madden's even wrapping all the way through A and coming in on a backstab. So this one's a done deal as ENCE look to move on to 9. Fang in the 1v3, but it might just be a formality here. They're all around him, and that kill will decide it. It's a 9-6 half for ENCE. After a good start, we had SİMPLE come alive and really caused them a lot of problems here. Now they've got their work cut out for them. Already SİMPLE is making moves, trying to begin this second half the way he ended the first. Kill comes in for Grim, gonna break the silence, even a dink down range to SİMPLE. But Snappy's here along with his men. Madden dead, and now Diha back again in the back line, dropped by Halzerk. We find ourselves in a 2v2 and Complexity, they're running back. SİMPLE is trying to get ahead of this. But with him so low, he's so soft, so squishy, so delectable. Will they have a little bite of him?
Taste test. Smoke goes in. Ollie forces him back, and the pistols tap him out as well. Complexity with a late rotate back to A after killing the flank. Find their pistol. Save their bacon even. Himself even shoots his teammate. JT, go back to spawn. Let your team do it. You're causing more problems than solutions. Gets planted. Snappy with a kill over the top of the boost. They chase down Halzerk down to 7. Tick-tock. He's on the clock, flashed out, but he doesn't leave when he had the chance, and maybe he should have. Snappy with a second. There are guns down to grab. No kit. 2-on-2 as they move in. Oh dear!
Oh my!
JT, you gotta finish it.
So wrong, JT. You gotta be the man. You gotta be the hero, the savior. But they've swung them together, and that is an ugly round for ENCE. It's one of celebration.
They played it so smart.
Dude, I'm like mind blown. JT was like a National Geographic like documentary, you know? It's like, and here. Diha's gonna win that fight over towards B. Complexity now, they've got to get this trade. They will manage it. JT leads them in.
They missed the molly again on default. These have been some awkward grenades for Cole in this T side already. Oh, SİMPLE sets him a light in the sight. 1v4 now for Fang, up close on this smoke, but there's 2 players here. Finds that first kill. He knows he's got the AWP trapped, but SİMPLE is ready for a 3rd kill. That's a very snappy play, right? But he gets so much info, and going 1-for-1 in that position is so valuable to ENCE. They know this A hit's about to come in. They can give up the sight. Oh, SİMPLE sticks around for a kill, but he gets swung by Madden instead. Another trade out. Grim can't get that plant as he gets spammed through the smoke, and Halzerk now in an impossible clutch. Diha just runs through. Disrespect from Diha. Puts ENCE up onto 12. Breaks another buy round for Complexity. Oh, they don't know how close to death they are, but Diha getting covered will get traded. Poor Floppy again, but Grim at least makes up for it and gets that double kill on the site. Snappy's pushed all the way down, and he knows this one is ending in B.
Yeah, there's a bit of awkwardness right now because Fang's going to be late in with the bomb. Still, Snappy, luckily enough, having to take this low and slow means that that package will make it into the site. He's coming in very, very late for the backstab.
Cole's manager over on the left side. 11 rounds now, only 2 separate these teams, and ENCE are being forced to save, but it at least allows great start, and it's set Snappy up perfectly.
Yeah, they're not ready for it. They're not at all ready for this. Halzerk with a response, and Floppy is deep up ramp. Had a chance there, but SİMPLE just gets away. Now wrapped through short, flanked on ramp. Floppy is in hot water. 1 kill to the good, but there's more where that came from. This backstab's coming in, and Floppy's got no idea it's even happening. They want to face him. They want to put a stop to this.
Nice.
And Valder Will opens the round with a big kill onto Grim and is there to close it, finding 14 for ENCE at a very critical juncture.
And he's going to make it work.
Oh, he's right next to Fang. Snappy, for some reason, was looking there, even though Madden's literally on short. I don't know how or why they were ready for Fang in that position, but they were. And reality's starting to set in now when you go and seek your fortunes up ramp and neither of these early fights go your way. You know that you're screwed. Snappy's lining them up and Madden knocks him down. 15 for ENCE. Complexity, it's all hinging on a force buy or else this. With no flash, you're not getting past SİMPLE here.
No.
Not with the game he's having. And Diha, he smells the Eagles, mate. He wants to get involved. Swinging out from default. He wants to put a stop to this before it even starts. And there's his partner in crime, SİMPLE and Diha light them up. Floppy at dead last on the board. He's not winning this one in the 1v4. They face him together. It's a 16-11 finish for ENCE. And we go the distance. We go to a third map. Inferno will be the decider.
Around the corner, as well as a boost. They make contact. They wait for the flash. Oh, Madden just goes up and over and then down. Even if Grim dies, it's only going to sell this position for Fang. Double nade, though. Fang is somehow just still crouched down. They won't check this. Surely he peeks with his teammate. Good flash from JT, and the bomb is dropped, putting Cole in a pistol round. Surely SİMPLE, he was great back on Vertigo, but this is a different map. This is a different day, and he's got a lot more to do.
Yeah, even getting wrapped through middle as well. That's clean, but he's dodged the backstab. He does really well to get out of there with two, honestly.
Floppy's holding a smoke for a Molotov. There it goes. Over the top. Halzak still has plenty of room, but he's going to jump out. And oh my god, almost craters. Shot mid-air. Halzak does die at the same time, and they spam out Floppy. Valdu with a big double up mid. Surprised to see Halzak try and escape there, but you can't escape Valdu's clutches. 3 kills.
Wasn't really till that game started to close out towards the end of that CTR from him that you started to smoke in top mid, and he's boosted up over the top of it. A nice little move to get that opener. SİMPLE on the receiving end of it. Halzak gifts them the 5v4 opener.
He knows what he wants. Instant reposition, keeping it fresh, staying on the same site. Grim with an off angle catches Madden walking into his crosshair. JT's position now known about, can move away from that Molotov with a wall he's created, but Snappy snaps his head right off. A 3-on-5 again. A 4-on-5 wasn't enough for Cole to close, and this one should have been easier, but they're again falling apart at the seams at the behest of Valde.
Nothing's guaranteed for Complexity. It's gonna hurt. Has a good bit of impact with the AWP here, some wildness happening. Now, if you're able to tame the wild stallion that is this guy, you'd imagine that as well. That's the opener you hear. Yeah. and then you still end up losing it. That's gonna hurt. Right, they forced up around the hero AWP and M4.
Just the little tip of the head over the bench. Michael flicks. No need. Dude. He walks right in. 5v3, so ENCE are favored now.
Ah, right, but this time it's different. Halzak's actually being allowed to get involved, right?
Get him.
They're not going to get it in for free. No one. Halzak's on the line. Beautiful shots, just Valde left, and I mean, this guy's given us a lot, but surely not this round. Low on health, trapped at long and flanked by Grim. It's Halzak to deliver.
You know, I'd say that's one of my finest caster curses ever.
Everyone's grouped over towards the ruins with the exception of Halzak, who sits back in towards spawn. ENCE, they've had plenty of time to get set up here. That's like a gift in their eyes. Very established in this post plant. There's a good crossfire between these 3 site players. You've got a third man in pool that could have turned on a dime to get involved, but it's not needed, not required. Everyone stands tall for the ENCE squad.
Yeah, Cole aren't really playing their number advantages in many of these rounds, especially towards B. Grim's now...
He defends B, and now he defends A, but here's the flash raining out, streaming through. Good kill from Floppy. The AWP's going to help him out. Halzak, oh my! That was so close, but Floppy's still going to collect it. In the blink of an eye, it's just some pious left. Kohler getting more armed, more dangerous with each second that passes. And there's Halzerg to close out another round for Complexity.
I said
Man, this guy ain't pretending to be American. You want this guy to be NA. Looking for him.
Wait.
Whoa, Grim, he feels like something ain't right. Something ain't right. And even posthumously, the damage done to Snappy means the molly burns him out. A 2 versus 3. Cole, they've thrown away moments like this before. This cannot afford to be another one.
Yeah, JT doesn't jump the gun because he has this gap. A player could accidentally sneak into this angle. He also knows that no one can be dark. They are trapped banana or they are trapped at the back of the site. Cole have all the info right now.
Pius does have this AWP in the balls. Don't underestimate. Don't underestimate this tag team, Adia and Pius.
He's got it right now. The flash is good out apps. Floppy just about finds cover behind the cart, but he's got a lot of options, a lot of angles to check as Valdez sneaks out. The pistol tagged him. Halzerg hit P250 shots, which set away Valdez's position. Floppy knew he was coming. And now Diha got to do them dirty and got to do it quick.
Up and over. Damage done.
What? He got
Diha
two.
got 2 in that. Okay. Snappy. Oh, hang on. Yeah, flashes to try and set this up. And with Fang playing this one way at the back of the site, it is an ugly opener. Snappy gone, Fang with it, and now this crossfire gets to come into its own. They melt the short play. Floppy and Fang, 2 players that we haven't really had to mention in this game so far, while they hold down that A side of the map. Fang and Halzerg tucked in, back of the site, fast flank for Grim. He makes his presence known. Deagle's gonna have to do it, but Pius wanted the AWP. Pius wanted the AWP, and it's given it all away. Valdez gone, and an 11-4 half for Complexity's locked in. The round has barely even began. Now we do have Dorberettas tucked in over here at the top of Banana. A player to support and a third Snappy ready with the flash to try and set his teammates up, but it's not gone well. Here's the attempt at trading back. Madden only good for 1. And Complexity pull the brakes now. They recognize the full levity of this opportunity, the full breadth of it. They get out into top mid. They've run down the short side. A is wide open. Complexity have got it up onto 12. ENCE are way too far away, too far removed. In the same vein, it really, really matters on the third, where it's all on the line when you're in your decider.
Yeah, I was going to say, Pius is dead. Yeah.
And Grim has been such a defining point of that. They even hunt down and removed both this. Well, yeah, I say both. The bomb helped them. And so always find a way of getting a lot of usage out of this util when they don't have a lot. But as mentioned, they don't have the mollies. They don't have anything to stop the pace. And considering this is the bonus from Cole, they do want to try and run at you. Trapped in the back of the site, Madden's on borrowed time, but Snappy steps up through the smoke. Pius looking to come in with a big moment of his own. Grim in the clutch. It was a 1v4, turns 1v3, but he's getting crept on through CT. They're in pool. They're right there. And Grim's got no idea why would he. He's right next to him. Valdez gonna finish him off.
Might even fade before they're out, but they start to charge up short. That's a good grenade. JT up and ahead of it, though. Halzerg eats it. Valde on top of the smoke. Diha behind one, but he's put up a double. His work is done, and his team are flooding in for more kills. A frenzy for Fang to bite back. 1v1 in the site right now. Valde, the smoke fades, and to his betterment. 6 strong for ENCE. Slow and steady. They want to reroute. AWP is on long side. Diha's on balcony. Fang walking into the AWP, but somehow wins that fight. It looked dead on, and now got to deal with Diha up close. Turns from a flashbang, and Diha moves in at the right second. Doesn't need to take these fights. Can just try and buy time for his team coming in on a rotate. Diha caught in a corner, and JT spams him out. A 2v2 now. Cole have returned.
ENCE felt like they had some control here. Felt like this one was good. The nade's going to be big. JT might have dodged the first one, but there's no saving him from the second. Halzerg's got to do it alone without his trusty AWP. He's dead. Valde with a big double kill to make that happen. They're wrapping him from all angles.
Oh.
Smoke at Moto is going to start to fade, but they need to flush out the Pitman. They will. SİMPLE, best Talzerk in the head-to-head. ENCE, a lot of teams would save in a 2v3 like this, but doing so would give over 15, and they don't want to give up that easy. Flash holds them back, keeps them away. SİMPLE and Snappy from this B site have got to try and cook up a retake, or else this could be the beginning of the end. If they go for this and come up short, they're screwed. Complexity, they can drop a gun over, but they're going to be super limited up against 15.
They've pumped it in once. They're going to throw another set. More smokes over, a flash as they start sprinting. There's the counter flash. Valde catches them blind. JT looking at the ground as Madden comes through the smoke. He falls to JT. Double entry from the captain, and it's up to the defensive one to hold strong, but he cannot. Dethroned by the South African as Cole sit waiting to end this series and eliminate ENCE.
The AWP for SİMPLE, the Nova for Diha. This is not the retake weaponry. A 2v4 on their plate. The weight of the world on their shoulders, and it might be too much to bear. Grim wins that fight down at Banana and takes it one step further. Complexity are going to the group stage. They walk away with their heads held high here, pulling it all the way back.